What's up?
Hey, yo, what's
What's
good?
up?
Chilling. Falling back, trying to catch up on this Fury fight. I didn't see it when it was live, so I'm like watching a little bit of
Man,
it now.
oh man.
I heard though,
Yeah,
right? I heard.
yeah. He
I heard.
won.
Yeah.
Listen, so I watched the whole fight. First of all, he dropped him. What was that, like second, third round? And to me, after that, Fury never really did nothing in that fight to kind of separate himself. I felt like Francis won the fight. I felt like he threw the harder punches. Francis was never hurt. I mean, you could tell by Fury's face, right? I
Hmm.
just felt like he lost. But I knew if he didn't stop him or knock him out, that they wasn't gonna give it to him anyway. Because it's too much luster behind that Fury and Usyk fight. So
Right,
I knew
right.
that. And my father was saying the whole time, he was like, if he don't stop him, they're not giving him the decision. So
Yeah, I'm like in the third round. What what round did the
I
knockdown happen in? Did it happen all?
think it was the second or the third.
Yeah,
Maybe the
it might.
second.
I ain't see it yet.
Maybe the second. I thought he won. I thought he did enough to win. Fury really didn't do nothing significant in that fight. He never hurt Francis, nothing. So
There it go. Boom. Right on the button.
yeah, it was right on the temple. So
I wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't caught up because I didn't know how good the dude was, like if he was real or not. I ain't feel like getting into the whole. I don't know. I'm like 50-50 with that whole thing. I'm like, sometimes I think it's a disrespect of boxing to our greats, like from the past. But then I'm like, I see the business side of it and the fact that it can open up other people to believe, like, yeah, I could come into boxing and make some noise. But
hmm
yeah, I don't know,
you know what
man.
I think though too? I thought like that before, but then I thought about it. Yes, UFC they fighting in the cage, but they gotta have some boxing knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a football player turning into a boxer. You get
Right.
what I'm saying? So I don't feel that strongly against it anymore because at the end of the day, they're not fighting like us, like y'all, but they still know boxing. They have to know some type of the fundamentals, jab. They know a hook. You know what I'm saying? They know an
Mm-hmm.
uppercut. So I don't really now. It's like make your money, do what you got to do. And looking at him fight, and getting Mike Tyson to help him, I can see that he takes this seriously. It's not just for for fun. This is what he wants to do.
Me watching, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Now that I'm like you can see he got the a lot of the fundamentals. Like
Exactly.
he looked like a natural boxer, like a real heavyweight.
Exactly.
He remind me of he almost looked like, what's the guy named Ajagbe? You know what I'm
Oh yeah, from the one that be out of Houston, at that gym out of Houston. Yeah.
saying? Yeah, he favored him a
Yeah, he
little
do.
bit.
Only thing I want him to do is lean his body out a little more and work on his stamina. Because his muscles remind me of Joshua, and Joshua always get tired of all the muscles and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just lean that out a little more because that's the type of body he probably needed in the UFC. So I don't think he need to look like that boxing, but I thought he looked good, and I thought he won.
How
So
old is
Francis, I'm not even sure. I'm just happy for
I'm
him.
just
Even if he gets
wondering,
this,
like,
let me see.
how long he would have in the game if he did take it serious and
I'm gonna
want to get some.
tell you right now how old he is. He is 37. Wow,
You see,
he's 37. Yeah. But how old is Fury?
about the same age,
He's
maybe 30,
35.
35. Damn, so he came in older than Fury. That's crazy.
See, the thing is, I know that fight would have still happened with Usyk because the belts weren't on the line, but it wouldn't have had the same luster if he had lost or got knocked out by Francis. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
the only way for him to win was to knock him out. He wasn't getting no decision. It just wasn't gonna happen. So,
Somebody
but
said Francis won that fight. Yeah, you
I
pinned.
I, I thought he did.
Damn.
I thought he did. I can't because to me, being a champion, I don't think that Fury did anything significantly to separate himself from him. He didn't do anything. So he was hurt on a couple times. He never hurt Francis. I don't know. I thought he lost.
I watched some YouTube videos where people said something about and that's what I'm saying. That's I hate when like if somebody do better than what they supposed to do, then the first thing they said is the champ didn't train hard enough. He didn't take the fight
I mean,
serious.
he looked like shit. Like he looked fat. I mean, I know he's not always. He don't always have the best body. He ain't got like a Holyfield body, but his body looked nasty. Like, and honestly, I think Francis could have did better had he worked his body more. He probably would have stopped him because he was so out of shape in that little tire area. I think he should have went downstairs more, and he probably would have definitely wound up stopping him.
That's what they experienced. The inexperience came in that, then, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm surprised that Mike Tyson didn't tell him that because Tyson don't really come in, Fury don't come into the fights in shape. He should have told him work his body. That should have been the first thing he should have did was worked his body. Right. And I think that he would have wound up, tiring him out and stopping him. Fury looked tired. He just looked like he was like, I'm gonna go ahead and have a little fun. Like he didn't give a shit. So
was this fight for the heavyweight strap? No, was his strap?
No, the belts weren't on the line, but it wasn't an exhibition either. That counts on the record.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why it was only 10 rounds. So it was like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier too. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing on the line, so it was 10 rounds. It wasn't nothing. That's why I think that that was.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Even though that was 12 rounds, but still, yeah. I mean, I don't know. What you think? How he looking so far to you?
Like Tyson Fury, like I guess it does have a lot to do with who in front of you. With this guy, maybe he knew about his power, so he probably was taking it easy. He didn't want to get embarrassed, but the knockdown did that. Right. So now he do look cautious. He not going in. He not controlling the fight. He not controlling the rounds. He kind of pawing, stepping back. He counter, but the guy not giving him nothing to counter. Like the guy boxing smart. So it's kind
I think that he surprised him. I think that he thought that he was gonna go in there and mug him. Yeah. Because he's from the UFC. I don't think he thought he was going to go in there and actually box him. So Right. But
yeah, he was going. But see, I always say when you at the top, you know how much information somebody going to give to the underdog to beat you?
Yeah.
Like, we see Mike Tyson working with him, obviously, but I'm sure he probably had all types of people in his ear, like in his camp.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's just the way it is when you at the top. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Absolutely, but I'm sure obviously Fury won't look like that when he fight Usyk. I mean that's just common sense, but
yeah,
I still got him knocking Usyk out. But I think that Francis, I'm curious to see how Francis is gonna do in his other fights. I want to see more from him. I was impressed. I thought he did pretty good. So,
Yeah, I'm in round 5. I'm gonna probably watch it like 2 or 3 times, but that's all I've been hearing. Like I never watched it, so all I've been getting is like Fury lost, or the guy deserved a split decision, or at least a draw.
I thought he did. I'm not gonna say robbery. I hate that word,
right.
But unless it's really a robbery, like Chavez and Sweet Pea, that's a fucking robbery. You know what I'm saying? That's like clear as day. 1 no rounds. I'm not gonna say robbery. I'm gonna say business side of boxing. You know what I mean? I don't really like that word, but
I see King Ruby said the way Fury looked, I got Jared Anderson beating him right now.
He could. I heard he used to be tagging him up in sparring. He could. You never know.
Yeah.
He could.
That was all opportunity. That's true.
I'm so mad Wilder didn't get his lip back. God damn it.
I think when I was in the gym, was it yesterday or today? That's one of the things we was talking about where I was like, I would like to see Wilder fight this other dude.
He'll knock him out cold, flatline him. Just Wilder flatline him. Hell yeah, he'll flatline him, please. He'll flatline him quicker than he did Ortiz. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
a
different ball game. Yeah,
please. First of all, Wilder not gonna be going in there trying to jab him to death. He's gonna knock his ass out.
True.
Cold. Probably by round like 3.
Yeah, I guess Fury was the more safer opponent.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I don't think Fury's a devastating puncher. I don't think he ever was, but I think he gonna knock Usyk out. Usyk, that was his name. I think he gonna knock him out. So,
any news on Spence? I haven't been hearing anything.
Oh, I haven't seen him on social media. I haven't. All I know is that rematch they wanted at 154. Well, he do.
And
I think they're gonna do it though. I think they're gonna do it. Bud is a man of his word. He gonna do it. I think all of this is just to build up to it, but eventually they're gonna fight part 2 at 154.
You want him to go right back at it, or
I mean,
a tune-up for Spence?
he's not gonna do a tune-up. That ain't even what he do.
Right.
So, and who would he tune up with? He's not fighting back down at 147. He's done. He's up at 154 right now. Who would he fight? So,
True.
I think that they probably go right back to it. I was hoping the end of this year, but that's not gonna happen. Maybe early next year, something like that. So,
Spence was my guy. I had him winning the first fight.
You know, I didn't have no winner. I didn't
the whole time. I knew you through the whole time. But for me, I was leaning hard on Spence. Bud just, I don't know why Bud had to show me more based on the opponents he was beating. But I was taking in the fact that a lot of y'all was saying like Bud is a lot better, like he's dumb skillful. But I'm like, I don't see it. I just don't. He hasn't had that common opponent to me to show me, but it's like what he did to my man. I'm just like,
let me tell you something. Bud different. He just and it's not only his boxing, even like his training and the way he lived his life. He remind me of Floyd. He he don't drink, he don't smoke, he's live in the gym. He always in shape. You're never gonna catch him outside of open my damn door. What the fuck? You never gonna catch him outside of like the gym, like in between fights, fat. He never out of shape. You know what I mean? He's just different. He's different. So I don't know who's gonna win that second fight, but I can tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if Bud retired undefeated.
If he retires,
undefeated, yeah. Like I don't know.
Undefeated.
To beat him, it's gonna be I don't know. He got it all. So
yeah.
He's a switch hitter. He can box. He can brawl.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So.
He can punch. He got some power. And he's always in shape. He don't never get tired. It's gonna be hard to beat him.
Outside of Spence, who would it be for Bud for you? Like if they didn't do the second fight, who would you be in front of him to say like, even if you thought Bud would beat him, who would you think a solid fight would be a great opponent?
Okay, so I would say Boots, but let me say why I don't really press that. They're in two different genres, two different generations, and sometimes people just don't fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say if he don't fight Boots, he ducking him. I can't really say that because they may not ever fight.
Right.
Boots is on his way up and Bud is kind of on his way out. I don't see him having a lot more fights. So if not Spence, I don't know. Nah. Maybe move up and fight Charlo. I don't know.
Them dudes like Tim Tszyu, Keith Thurman, none of them do it for you? No, really?
Keith Thurman don't fight enough for me. I can't even analyze him. He don't fight. So, we'll tell you something. When he first came out, I think I interviewed him like 2015. He was really one of my favorites. He was knocking people out. And then he would just take these long breaks and not fight. You know what I mean? And then he stopped knocking people out. I don't know. He just don't fight enough for me. I can't really analyze him. Tim Tszyu, he all right. Even though Charlo did what he did against Canelo, I still got him beating Tim Tszyu, though, at 154. I still got him beating him. So, I don't know. What you think about him?
Still trying to see enough of him. Yeah. I'm impressed. I like him. Yeah. I like his style. I think he's strong, but again, it's like against who? You got to see him versus the best that really.
I don't like the people saw what Charlo did against Canelo, which disappointed me, and using that to say, well, Tim Tszyu gonna knock him out. You can't use that. First of all, he jumped up 2 weight classes. He was fat. The way he gained his weight was terrible. He looked not in shape to me. Look, he gained it the wrong way. He's not gonna do that at 154. That's his weight class. It's gonna be a totally different fight. He's not gonna fight him like that.
Right.
He fought that fight to me a little too cautious. He never really gave Canelo, even if he didn't beat him, he never gave him nothing to even think about. He never tried to earn his respect, nothing. He was fighting to showing him too much respect, in my opinion. But I guess it's different to be in there across from Canelo, but to me, he didn't even try. So he didn't even try. And people kept saying that Charlo was going to outbox him. Like, you can't beat Canelo like that. You have to mix it up. Like when Floyd beat him, he did everything. You know what I'm saying? He walked him down. I know it's Floyd. I know it's Floyd.
You already know.
I know. But what I'm saying is,
whole different
I
ball game. Like,
know, but what I'm saying is the blueprint is,
yeah,
okay, let's use Caleb Plant. I knew that eventually he was going to stop him. I said, for one, he don't have enough power to keep him off his ass. And for two, all he's going to do is try to run and box. That's not going to work. To beat Canelo, you got to make him respect you. Like Bivol. Bivol walked him down. He boxed him. He pushed him back. You know what I'm saying? He gave him something to think about. Charlo just survived. That's it. I think Caleb Plant did better than him. He just survived for 12 rounds and said, at least I ain't get knocked out. Like, come on, bro.
I think, yeah, once he went in there and felt that 168, he said it's 168.
Man,
that's why his glasses.
Listen, you got to go out on your shield. Fuck that. Even Wilder ass, who was damn near dead, went out on his shield. Like, come on, bro. Even Spence didn't want the fight to stop. Like, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I don't care how hard somebody punch. I'm not a boxer. But either you're going to kill me or I'm going to kill you. I'm not going to just be running for no 12 rounds. I'm not doing that shit.
Right.
I'm not doing that. Because, nah, hell no. Because at the end of the day, Charlo got power. How does he know if he had threw a nice punch that wouldn't have pushed Canelo back? He didn't even try. So,
yeah.
nah. So, I mean,
man,
but I still, you know, that's my boy. Lions only.
Right.
I like Charlo.
It'd be some double-edged swords for me nowadays because you watch so much boxing where you just get to the point of like, sometimes you know, I'm not trying to pull a race card, but sometimes you see other people doing it and they get away with it. They get to live another day, make their money, and go to another fight, and people don't say as much.
Oh, yeah.
But like, hard people do it.
Oh, yeah. They're going to bash him forever.
That's why I wasn't.
And that's fucked up. I think that's kind of wrong. I said what I said, and it's over now. Like, he going to go back down to 154.
Right.
And, you know, it is what it is. He went up there, he tried, he got a nice paycheck. I ain't mad. It is what it is. So, right. You know, I'm excited about his brother coming back, though. I like him.
Yeah, who is he facing? They got a name?
Shoot, I don't even know. I know he's on the isn't he on the Boo Boo and Benavidez card, right? I think he's on that undercard.
I just seen
I think
trainer videos. I didn't see what
yeah, I think he's on that because that's the fight that I thought was gonna happen with Canelo. I'm thinking because he was going through what he was going through, his brother just stepped in and took the fight. Because everybody thought it was the other Charlo. It was Jamal.
But it was supposed to be Jamal.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Be Jamal. That's another reason I didn't feel bad about what Jamel did. 'Cause I'm like, bruh, you really taking on your big brother work. Like, your brother, he right there at 160. It was 8 pounds for him. For you, it's like, what, 16 pounds, 14, 16 pounds? Like,
that's
damn.
A lot of weight. People were like, ain't that much. Yes, it is. That's a lot of weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just ask Mikey Garcia when he moved up to fight Spence. I knew that was going to be a disaster. So, I mean, I'm not going to shame him for ever. He did what he did. He pissed me off, but, you know, and I don't think Canelo looked the best in that fight either. I think that Charlo just didn't do shit. So, he didn't look super great to me.
Yeah, somebody said it is the co-main. Okay.
It's the co-main. Okay, nice. Good for him. Okay. Nice to see him back.
That's my guy, August Media Works. It's good, bro. Ooh. Someone who fuck that level of shit can run. Who are you referring to? Jamel, right?
Probably Jamel, yeah. Probably Jamel.
Hey, sometimes, you know how it worked, though? You gotta, as they say, Bernard was the master at that. You gotta sell the fight. He sold it. He made people believe he had a chance.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, B-Hop was known for that shit. But B-Hop would win. So, You know what I mean? If he talked his shit, he did what he did. He talked his shit with Trinidad and whooped his ass. Let me tell you something. I've never seen a performance like that from him since that boy Kelly Paddock too. That was my favorite performance from B-Hop. He beat his ass.
Versus Trinidad, right?
Yes. Oh my God.
Trinidad was running through everybody. And I remember that like it was yesterday. The
way he fought him, he boxed him, he just did everything in that fight. He wore him out mentally too. He was fucking with him mentally too. And then he just stopped him. I love that performance from him.
Yeah.
And then he just looked at the crowd like that shit was just so dope.
I still watch that fight. I put it on.
I
put it on in the gym for people to get inspired. Like, yo, that fight. I never forget Larry Merchant on HBO saying, well, they all got bamboozled, but he was like, Bernard bamboozled Trinidad whole team. Like they came in thinking Bernard was just going to stand in front of
And
him.
brawl.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And brawl.
Uh-huh.
Still, that man had a boxing game, like a game
What?
that he could use his legs at that age. And
But
oh my God, that
the
was a
crazy
mess.
thing is, that's when all of us saw this dude could box. Because if you remember, the old B-Hop, he was a brawler. He liked to brawl in his fights. But, he was beating everybody. So going against Tito, people had Tito winning. They thought he was going to go in there and brawl and get knocked out. But he showed us he can do it all. He boxed him. Yeah. But he walked him down too. And he brawled. He did it all. He mixed it up in that fight. And that's what fuck with Trinidad had mentally. He was out of it the whole fight. He was mentally done.
So I got my man. I got B-Hop. Like, people he get his credit because obviously he's one of the all-time greats, but I don't think he get his credit. Like, it's a different credit. He don't get what he really, truly, even in this city. Like, people rather hate or throw shade, but man, that man right there, like, I figure like anybody after smoking Joe Frazier, I always put Joe Frazier and B-Hop like right at the top of Philly. Everybody else just outside of that.
He's like my third favorite middleweight. My all three favorite middleweights is my Zone, Hagler, and B-Hop. I mean, he's right. Yeah. Come on now. That man was special. He beat the brakes off Antonio Tarver, and that was his first fight at light heavyweight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
His ass. Listen. Beat the brakes off of Kelly Pavlik, and he was old. And I don't know if you remember on the 24/7, Pavlik's plan was they was going to be the first people to knock him out. This is a man who had never been knocked out, but their plan was to go in there and knock him out. They thought he was old. Man, he embarrassed him. He won no rounds. Different.
I done sat down and had so many conversations with him. He's like a walking. I always tell people he like a real walking dictionary, like an encyclopedia for the sport. He could just tell you things that don't have nothing to do with inside the ring. It's just all about the preparation, like him going to bed at 8 o'clock at night. He don't club, he don't party, he don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't eat cake, he don't drink sodas. It's like, you want to talk about the word discipline?
Oh yeah, that's why his body looked like that. I ain't never seen that man out of shape.
Yep. You want to see him in boxing. When they talk about discipline for boxing, you want to see his name first with very few others. But
absolutely.
Yeah, different.
I used to go to media days in Philly, and he would be there, and he always was in shape. He would just be there, like when I went for Danny Garcia's, he would be around, just in the mix, and he always was in shape. Never seen that man out of shape. And this is a man who was in his 50s at the time.
Yeah.
So he's different.
He still walk around to this day with his tracks on.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
He was telling me when I saw him, he was like, I don't never get no bigger than like 180. I always stay like ready and like fighting weight, ready to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Is he 60 yet? Almost 60?
58.
Wow.
58 years old. Yup, probably still not cracking 180. Probably 178.
Sugar Ray Leonard too. You see his
Ray.
body? Sugar Ray too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Him too. He looked good.
Yep.
To be his age.
Mm-hmm.
Never really caught him out of shape either. He looked nice.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd, of course. Always.
Funny man, yeah.
I think with Floyd is genes too. Because if you look at his father, he the same way. That's a lot with genes with him too.
And his dad about 70.
Yeah.
Looking like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
How Future?
He doing good. He had came home for a day. Like, I could tell he's starting to get a little homesick. Like, he liked out there, but at the same time, he loved being like, even if he could just get a day here, he'll come home. Like, he came Saturday. And we like, why you come home when you know you gotta go back Sunday morning to get ready for like weightlifting training and practice? But he just wanted to lay in his own bed again. But I think
miss y'all.
Huh?
I said he miss y'all.
Yeah. He picking up them weights now. He say like, Dad, I don't really want to go hard on the weights because I'm trying to stay like a little flexible. But boy is just like,
what's his position? What he play?
Running back and slot receiver.
Yeah, he is a big yeah, he's big. Yeah. I can see him being that slot. And he running back too. How tall is he?
about 5'9.5", almost 5'10", because I'm like 5'11", so he like 5'9.5", 5'10".
That's kind of
He
tall for
weighs
running back too.
2 right now,
Two? What? Wait.
182,
Damn.
but he muscular, like it's
Yeah.
his top. He got solid legs, but it's really his chest, his arms, like, yeah, kid rip. But
He got that college body now. This is first year?
this is first year, so he redshirted. The coaches came to him because they put him on a kickoff return team just to put him in there to give him some time because he got people playing in front of him, of course, seniors and all that. So they said, we rather just redshirt you. And he was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. So I don't give up freshman year. He'll be a freshman.
Yeah, you get that year eligibility back. It's smart.
Yeah. I seen was it just son got hurt?
He broke
what happened?
his fibula bone. He was in practice, so he got beat a little bit on the play. So he tried to run back on defense, stand in front of the guy, and the guy stepped on his foot, and he broke his fibula. Now listen, he had the green light. He had just posted a couple of days before the countdown to the first game on the 6th at the Prudential Center in Newark. So now he hurt, and he's thinking about redshirting too, so he won't lose that year.
So that was what, football or basketball?
Basketball.
Damn.
Yep. His right ankle was already had a torn ligament, but it was enough to, they were taping it up to play on, so he made a favor in that left ankle, and then he broke his fibula, so he's done.
It was a complete break.
A break.
A break.
He broke his fibula bone. It was on the other side. When I saw the picture, his foot was turned. It was like on the other side of his ankle, the bone.
That's crazy.
So he's out, and his dad want him to redshirt so he'll get that year back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's 22. He did 2 years at a JUCO, and then he went there for his last 2 years. So if he redshirt,
point guard,
point guard. Yeah, point guard. He had the green light too, man. Coach, he had it. Oh man, I couldn't wait. It's all right though. I told him he'll come back even better, stronger.
Yeah, at least it's a complete break. Sometimes them breaks better.
They do. Absolutely do. Yep. Because the sprain on the right ankle is still giving him problems. I said the break will feel way better when it heals. You won't feel nothing. So yeah. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
What school Future go to?
Central Connecticut State.
Okay, so he's not super far.
Yeah, like 3 hours, about like 3 hours drive. Yeah. We've been
home for Thanksgiving for the holiday?
Yep.
Okay.
And then after that, I think they real layoff is like in December, where he'll be home for like a month and a half or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he always say, like, what I love about him now that he's older, the conversations we have is more controlled by him now. I don't have to be dad to run social media. If you look on his Big Future page, is all shut down. No pictures, no nothing. Like, he wanted to shut all that down. He like, I just want to go in the gym in the dark and do my thing. Like, just no pressure. Nothing about winning, losing, being this, being that. I just want to go in there and have fun. So that's the part that I think we enjoy the most with each other. Now that he's older, he can make his own decision. You know what I mean? Of course, he don't have to feel the pressure no more because the kid still got it. Like, I ain't Future a nasty kid when it comes to boxing, but it's just like he loves
football. Love is football. You got to go with what you love. Yeah. I remember when I met y'all. Remember it was like 2014. He was all little.
Yep.
That's crazy. It's all good though.
I feel like both of us, like me, you, and a few others, like we the original OGs of this whole.
Come on now. Did you tell them? Listen.
Like, I don't get a chance to speak about it a lot, but like we got years in this game.
Man, I used to be hanging in Philly gyms. I think my first interview was Jesse Hart and Johan Jim, like 2014. I just walked in there on some random shit. Like, can I interview somebody? He's like, you can talk to me. Man. I ain't know nobody from nothing.
And look what you done gave to the game since then, though.
Everybody going live. Listen, let's keep it a band.
Yeah.
I was the first one to do that. I had Bud on there like 2017. Wasn't nobody going live with nobody. So now everybody doing that shit.
Then you did the thing where you was wasn't you something for what was the ex-world champ, the junior middleweight champ?
Oh, Trout. Yeah, I was his publicist.
Exactly.
Yeah, when he had his first comeback fight against what was that, Joey Hernandez or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you got a lot of skin in the game. You know, I think sometimes we gotta remind people because you know
Would you
the, the,
tell them,
the
please?
newcomers get right, and I just fall back. I just be looking at these people like, see, you can't let people come in the game because they just don't know how to act nowadays. Like it get real goofy, and you know me, I fall back. I did a lot in my garage. So I really just started going back into these boxing gyms, but I just sit back sometimes like, see why you can't give everybody the spotlight because they just don't know how.
Word.
They really don't. They have no class, no.
Absolutely. I see everybody getting on my leftovers for interview. I'm saying I had them on my live already. Everybody interviewing the same people.
Yeah.
I had them on already.
Hey, you know what we do? We refer to you as the queen when it comes to this boxing stuff. It's like that's why I'm looking like, yo, me and her, we gotta let people know. We gotta jump on a couple times and
Of course.
hold it down for real.
Of course, you know. Are you still watching the fight?
No, that John, I'm a rewatch it. It went off so fast, but I'm not. I'm used to hearing the crowd. Like the crowd wasn't even really
Because
into
Fury
it.
wasn't doing it. Toward the end, they started cheering for Francis. They were saying his name. I'm telling you, it's just I'm not gonna say Fury shocked me, but he kind of did. You know what I mean? I thought that because I ain't gonna hold you before the fight starts. My father, he gonna hurt that boy. That's because I only saw Francis in the
Jay was good.
Fury, so
A lot of people I ain't even reading who coming on. Salute everybody that's on the live though on Miss Boxing Queen Live. Salute, salute, salute.
oh,
Some
I see.
might know me, some y'all may not.
Everybody know you.
Not really. You know, I'm trying to reintroduce myself. Like I need a new audience. I'm still here though. I think that was the thing. When my son left the game, they probably would say, well, they was a dynamic duo. They was together, so the pop probably gonna slide off too. Like, no, I'm a lifer. Like I really grew up on this boxing thing. If people went to my mom's house and saw her house and saw how many pictures she got of Ali and Hagler and
Yeah,
all
man.
the greats, they'd be like, oh, y'all, yeah, we really do this. Like, this wasn't just because of Future. Like, I was a professional boxing coach before my son was even born. It's social media.
Yeah.
Who feel like, oh, well, the dad, he trained his son, so that must be the first person he ever trained. Like, hell no.
And you still training right now, right?
Yeah.
Tell everybody where you training at. Like, what's the gym? Where you at? You know what I mean?
Still in Philly. I'm at a gym called Chaos Boxing Gym. It's like located up in the Northeast. We got some national champions in there. We got some undefeated pros up in there. So everybody just help each other out. I got some good young talent coming up. So therefore, I'm trying to keep people like the B Hops, the Andre Wards, people that I have a little connection with, just in case my fighters, you know, when they ready to make that transition into the pros, they could. We got somebody to talk to. You can't just go to them with anybody. These,
Yeah.
you know, these young boys got to be on point. So I constantly remind them that put that work in, keep getting better, shut out the noise. Don't worry about comparing yourself to nobody. And when that time is right, I can get on the phone and call people. Everybody can't do that. So
Yeah.
the thing. So yeah, that's where we at. Team Chaos Boxing Gym.
Okay. Is that you said? Is that North South Philly? What part of Philly is that?
Northeast Philly.
Okay. Okay.
Northeast part of Philly.
Okay. So if y'all
I'll
want to go train, so
address and
would you train
stuff
anybody?
like
Are you taking people now?
that. It depends what age, because like I'm really not with the kids right now. Like I used to
Okay.
do little kids. It was like 2 kids came in the gym today. A father brought his 2 sons. And I was just like trying to pass them on to the other coaches or whatever, because I ain't really doing the kids right now. But if you're around like 14, 15, 16, and you got some boxing experience already, I don't mind giving you a look, like, you know, maybe taking you on or whatever. Because
Okay.
I am trying to get my feet wet, like get back in the pros at some point,
Yep.
probably permanent. But I like to make sure the youngins is good.
Mm-hmm.
Like the young boys with potential, I like to keep them on the right track. So that's why I'm more so working in that field, helping these little teenagers out before they go down the wrong path. You know what I mean?
Cool. I could dig
Yeah.
it. I gotta ask you though, before we go, your top 5 right now.
Current fighters?
Yep.
Damn, there's so many ways to look at that. Because now I gotta factor in personal relationships, like the ones I know and watch come up, and then the ones that I never met, and I'm just watching them through the TV screen. So I'm a blend it up. 5. Who do I just like watching? I'm gonna say Artur better be
Okay, I like him.
watching him like the way he is just
Yeah.
like pure destruction with him.
I like him too.
Watching him breaking people down. You know who I'm really big on, and I think is again is a little blend because I've been around him a few times, and I don't like the way people just put him in last place all the time when it comes to the young elite lightweights. But Devin Haney,
Oh yeah.
I'm a Devin Haney fan.
Yeah.
Want to see him keep getting better.
He got a crazy resume, man. Listen.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. That's what I'm talking about.
You
like,
can't take it. You can't. I mean, that man has fought. Like, you can't take away from his resume.
you can say what you want.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking. He fought the better competition
he's
out of
young. He's young.
So I would say Dev. Obviously, I mean, Tank.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put an asterisk, a little star by Shakur name for this reason. I haven't seen the competition level yet. I know what he can do, but maybe I need to see a Devin Haney in front of him, a Tank in front of him. And I know that's not going to happen no time soon, but Shakur.
And we got to say about him, he won all the smoke. He won all the smoke. It's just that, just the right timing and, making the fights happen when they're supposed to happen. You know what I mean? But if it's up to him, he'll fight everybody now. It's just the timing and,
right.
There got to be more luster behind it. Like him and Tank going to fight eventually. You got to make that fight. You know what I mean?
All right, so let me give you them. Let me give you the 5 guys that's ready right now.
Okay.
Those ones better be Haney, Tank, Shakur, and then I gotta say at this point, obviously, Jaron Boots Ennis, right?
Yeah.
And that ain't in no particular order. I'm just throwing them off. Now, I want to hurry up and throw in these up and coming young bulls.
Mm-hmm.
There's a kid in it that's still in the amateurs that I absolutely love. You probably know him. You probably heard about him. He's from Washington, D.C., named Benjamin Johnson. He's probably like a 7 or 8 time. He fights with a gym out of a gym called No Excuse Boxing.
Oh, with Lamont Roach? That gym?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. You got to keep an eye on this kid. Kid got curly hair, good looking kid, real good looking kid, big. When he go pro, I just got him mopping whatever division he in.
Tag me in his page. I can follow him. Okay.
All right, bet. Okay. I think is official Ben Johnson.
Okay.
Official.
Tag me in that.
Probably as soon as you, yeah. I'm gonna have to tag you in it. Yeah. So I like Ben, Abdullah Mason.
Oh man, you know how I feel about that
boy. Oh, you know that's our boy right there. That
He's
family,
nasty.
That entire family, right? I'm big. I really like Emiliano Vargas.
Is that Fernando's son?
Fernando Vargas.
One of his sons?
His son.
Okay.
He got skills. And it's funny that right now, him and Abdullah fighting out of the same division. I think they both at 135. I would say Abdullah is peaking a little ahead of him. Like Abdullah is more ready now.
Yeah.
There may be 1 or 2 others I might be forgetting. It's so many young boys in Philly that's doing their thing. Lil Salim.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Rivera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He nice. So, I'm cool with his dad. Yeah, I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw him in the gym the other day when I went to go see Boots and my son in Bozy gym. Yeah, I like him.
Salute. I see y'all. Salute. Like yeah. So them. We gotta do a podcast.
I know.
Real. I'm ready to do something just totally different than just the whole being a coach. Like I just want to add more to the game. Like give more to the game as I'm learning, taking that information. I just want to So I'm thinking about a podcast, like
I'm
doing
with it.
a podcast or
I want
something.
one. So my brother keep telling me to start one. I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know what to do. It's like everybody got one now. But
You gotta just do them YouTubes, watch them little YouTube videos. Like with your clout, you got the credibility behind you. You got the names behind you. You got the connection. So it's just like, I guess sometimes we overthink things and we just need
yeah,
to like fly, like try it, because everything gonna start slow, slow, slow. Then before you know it, oh, Miss Boston Queen doing that, the Queen doing that, boom, then everybody right there on you.
yeah.
So you just gotta do it
I
when
just got
you
to do it. Yeah, I just got to do it. My brother been
just got,
telling me since last summer, like, yo, what's up?
yeah.
Let's do this podcast. I'm like, yeah, I will, but everybody got one. You right. I just got to do it.
Find somebody. This would be my problem. You gotta find somebody, if you know you're not the, how can I put it, like real charismatic or like funny. You know how you gotta switch it up
Yeah, yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
That's what I keep saying. I gotta find somebody that can be the color.
I got
That's what they call a color.
you.
You gotta bring the laughter and keep people engaged. Cause I sit here all day on this vibe, like, yeah, nah.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta learn to switch
Yeah,
it
you
up. So I know
do.
weaknesses at, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
But that's something I really, really want to get into though, like podcast. And I think eventually I could be good at it, like get people to
of
start
course.
saying, we gotta probably talk about that.
Yeah, of course you. I was looking at who on here. Medrick Taylor versus Chavez. Yeah, that too was, but no, to me it was no bigger rivalry than Sweet Pea and Chavez. That
My man,
was like clear as day. He didn't win no rounds. Not, I can't think of one round he won. It was bad. I think he got robbed against De La Hoya too, but you know, he really got like what 1, 2 official losses on his
who,
record.
who,
He like official. He did not
Trent?
lose the yeah, but he was older. You know what I'm saying? It was different then. I don't. Not that I don't count it, but I don't count it. He did not lose to De La Hoya. He did not lose to Chavez. I mean, he was no draw. He won that fight, and he did not lose to De La Hoya. He beat De La Hoya to me. So I don't know. To me, that's robbery. That's why I wasn't saying the word robbery on Saturday. I'm like, nah, I'm not. It was a close fight, but I thought Francis did enough to win.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that being that it was his first fight, Tyson's had many fights. He's a champion. I thought he should have, did more than what he did. And I think that he shocked him. That's why he kind of was holding back a little bit.
Yep. Yep.
And I don't think he deserved to get that win. If anything, call it a draw. He didn't deserve that win the fight. He never hurt him, never put him on the canvas, nothing. He just kind of just did enough just to kind of, win on points. So, this is my opinion. Let's see. Somebody said love Errol, but I don't see a different outcome. What you think about that? The second fight? Same thing?
I saw, I need to know. It's like, it almost make me feel like I would need to talk to Earl and see Earl, like to really see his state of mind, because you can't go right back at that type of fight after the way that first fight went down. You got to be fully healed. So I don't need to see that fight take place till like April or May. I'm dead serious. I got to know that my man Spence totally healed up. I even heard some stuff about him possibly sparring with Boots. I don't know how true that was, but to get that look of somebody switching at that level, how Bud switches, that they was thinking about Spence bringing in Boots as a sparring partner.
Who's ain't nobody goddamn sparring partner? What?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Exactly. But I'm
what?
like, is that really what you want anyway? Like, so Boots supposed to go in the sparring and hold back to help
Boots
you out.
ain't no.
I
Boots
know.
is a man who's looking for a champion. You think he gonna be in camp as somebody's sparring partner?
Right.
That is hella disrespectful.
Right. Right.
People crazy. He ain't doing that. The heck?
And then I'm on the comedy side of it. Like, man, I don't think Earl want that anyway. Like, is that the sparring partner you really want? Like, bruh, no, hell no.
That's why Boots' dad wouldn't even go for that shit. He ain't
Right.
His son ain't no sparring partner.
Right.
He on his way to being a champion. That's
Yep.
disrespectful. I don't know. Once again, I'm neutral. I don't know. So we'll see.
Y'all, salute.
Yeah, you know everybody.
Huh?
I said you know everybody.
No, I think some of them they follow both of us, I'm sure. But Sophisticated C. Me and her go way back.
That's what's up.
Girl.
Somebody said I need Charlo to KO Tim. He talked too much. He will.
They need who to KO who?
Charlo to KO Tim Zoo.
Oh, Tim Zoo.
Yeah.
Oh,
He will. Trust me.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't think for a second that Charlo's sweet. Like,
Word.
I'm glad he didn't get punished. Like, because I want to see him go back down to his natural weight and finish doing what he been doing. Like, putting on great performances, getting better. I don't think he's totally well-rounded. Like, I see a better performance out of him too. And I think him fighting Canelo and not getting knocked out and not getting damaged.
Yeah, thank God he didn't, right? Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, thank God he didn't take no damage.
He learned from the master, Floyd, right? Canelo learned.
Listen, man, oh man.
Hey,
I tell everybody, watch that fight, but nobody on this planet would do to him what Floyd did to him.
No.
Nobody. No. I remember being in the gym. I was going to this gym in Newark, Elite Heat, arguing with them. It was like, trust me, he gonna put Floyd on his ass. Believe me, Floyd ain't winning that fight. Man, listen.
Boy, all the way something different.
You know Floyd like to take his time and maybe start third round. He came out with the opening bell, jabbing, like he went right to him like from the beginning.
Yeah.
Totally different the way he usually fight. And dominated. He's another one every single round. Remember somebody had it a draw? The
first round. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
And that's what I was trying to say about beating Canelo. You can't just outbox him. You gotta you have to really, really give him something to think about. You gotta make him respect you. You gotta mix it up. You gotta do it all. And I haven't seen anybody really do that other than Bivol to him. So and that shocked me because I thought that Canelo was gonna beat him, but I don't know. He made him look bad.
Bivol?
Yes.
Yeah, Bivol.
He made him look bad.
I want to see Bivol and Beterbiev. That's the
fight. I think he'll beat Beterbiev. I think he'll outbox him.
Yeah, outbox him.
I think he'll beat him. Yeah, I do. We gotta remember too. Beterbiev is what, 40?
Yeah.
I think he'll beat him. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they the only two left right now.
Mm-hmm.
Question real quick. You think somebody like Caleb Plant could bounce back? Like if he
lost again? Oh, he lost to David, right? Beterbiev.
That's right.
I'll keep it a band. I like Plant. You know, I think he's decent, but this is my opinion. Anybody that he fight that he really like can't really hurt, and respect him like a bit. I don't think that he's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I knew he wasn't gonna be Canelo. I thought Dave was gonna knock him out. He's talented, but I don't think he have enough in his arsenal to beat people like that. That's just my opinion. And he don't really have the best pop in his punch. At the end of the day, you need some pop in those punches. You have to, especially with the fighter that's gonna keep coming. If you don't give them nothing to think about, you're not gonna win. So I just don't see him beating anybody on that level, you know. So
no, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm a big fan too. I got him in my top 10 of just all around boxers, like the style. You know what I mean? He got a lot of like you said, talent, skill, but yeah, something missing. Something a little bit missing there.
You gotta. It's almost like when Pacquiao fought Algieri, right? I think Algieri was coming off his win against the Russian, Karishnikov, and everybody was like, "Oh, he gonna outbox Pacquiao." I said, "What he gonna do to make Pacquiao stay off his ass with though?" Pacquiao's the type of fighter that he's gonna keep coming, and if you ain't giving these fighters nothing to think about, you're not gonna win. Everybody, like I said, everybody gonna do what Floyd did, but I don't know. Plant is okay. He decent. He decent.
Yeah.
He's decent. I just think he missing something in them punches. So
I just sometimes think the team, after they lose, it seems like the team just kind of start treating them fighters different. Like they just start serving them up as the opponent. Like I think you gotta.
It's a fucked up team.
Yeah. I know. I think if they get fights right, line them up the right fights, I think he could get back on top.
Yeah. Didn't he beat what's the dude name? Durrell? Was that after Benavidez before? When he knocked Durrell out. Didn't he do that?
Yeah.
Anthony? That was after Benavidez, right?
No,
Or
right
before?
before. Yep. Yep. So he coming off that loss to Benavidez. That was his last fight.
Who can he fight at 168? I don't know. Who do you think he gonna fight next?
I don't know. We might need somebody like you, somebody with some brains to I'm telling you, you'd be surprised who be behind these people, man, like lining these fights, setting these fights up, these matchmakers, and you'll see it. You'll see it's too common where they take 1 or 2 losses, then it's like, yeah, now we just gotta feed you to the dogs like you're a gate.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
So I'm interested to see who he fight next. I can't wait
Me
to
too.
hear.
I'm thinking like, who's at 168 that he could fight?
Mm.
I mean, the good thing is he got 2 nice paydays against Benavidez and
Yeah, he
Canelo.
lost best, right?
You know what I mean? So he blessed with that. I'm not sure he's not hurt for any money, but I don't know. I don't know who.
Oh, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Jamal looks good.
Oh yeah, maybe him.
Them two. I
yeah.
think that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they was talking back and forth. Maybe him. Yeah, he not beating no Jamal. I'm sorry.
You like Jamal in that,
yeah,
right?
Yes, I do.
Jamal.
100%. He ain't beating him.
100%. That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that one. Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably the fight you're gonna see.
Yep. That's a tune up, and then he'll probably go right to That's perfect. Yep. That's perfect. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he'll get some more money. See, look at playing. He's smart, man. Listen, I am not mad. Make your money. Another nice payday.
Question: What you see? What you need to see? What's the route for Boots? What's a good opponent for him next?
I feel so, man, my heart hurt for him because he is really going through what Pretty Boy went through. It's so bad. Like, it's just the risk is not worth the reward right now. And I feel so bad because he want to fight everybody. I don't even know. I wanted him to fight Keith Thurman. I think that would have been a good fight for him. Good name, former champion. But I think Thurman about to fight some other guy. Maybe Virgil Ortiz. Is he still fight or is he still sick?
He at 54.
Oh, he moved up when?
Yep. They
okay.
That's what I've been hearing. They said he officially. Okay. I didn't know that, but they said.
Yeah, so he don't want no smoke with Boots either, huh?
Probably
his
so.
Ass right on up. Yep. God damn.
Up now, they trying to hide in these divisions.
Yeah, yep. Man, I feel so bad for Boots. It's like he want to fight, and it just the money ain't there yet, and to get your ass whooped, you gotta get paid. So I don't know. I hope he get a name soon though, because he deserves it. I hate people talking about his resume. You can't. He wants to fight everybody. They don't want to fight him, or he just can't get the fights that he wants.
I'm gonna try to keep this short and simple, but I was in the gym. I had a young kid out of Canada that just turned pro. Matter of fact, Jeff Mayweather trained him. This kid, Joseph Brown. His dad sent him to me. I worked with him for like a week. But he always goes out Vegas with the Mayweathers, with Jeff and them. I had took him over to the Bozy and them gym, and whoever was in there that day, everybody was pretty much mixing it up, getting some work in. He got a chance to go in there like 2 rounds with Boots too.
Okay.
Worked with him, like clean, but Boots worked with him, you know what I mean? But man, I saw Boots spar a couple of the pros, like some bigger pros, like some 60s and some 68s.
Listen, man, oh man, I saw him knock somebody out in front of my face. I said, sleep. He was
wait though, Queen. His pop said before they sparred, he was still gloving Boots up. His pop said, Boots, you only using your left hand today.
Man.
Let's put that out there, right? So somebody kind of said, oh, that ain't going down like that. Bozy made himself clear. He said it again. Boots, you only using your left hand. Boots said, all right, Dad. Calm. You know Boots. You've been around him a million times. He calm. The other person said, all right, we're going to see. One hand, huh? No, that ain't going to work, Bozy.
They must not know.
When I tell you, I said, no, man. Like,
yeah, it's like he like that.
Y'all gotta. This is one of the things I always say to people. I don't give a damn how good. I told a lot of fathers and sons, a lot of coaches this when we just had personal conversations.
Mm-hmm.
When them boxing gyms open, they might be open 3, 4, 5 hours. The average fighter gonna go in there and train about 2, 3 hours max.
Yeah.
Then they go home to their parents. They done for the day. When you going home with a master for the 24/7, the training, the education never stops for you.
Yeah.
It's different. That's why Floyd is who. No, let me change that, because other fighters do get trained by their dad. Floyd is who he is because God damn it, he just Floyd. He just he just by himself. And I got a feeling what we seeing in Boots is gonna be very, very similar. We just gotta let it play out. And that's
play out.
Put too much on Boots. I don't like to be the front runner, the bandwagon guy. I just want to see it play out. But what I saw that day, Queen, I said, yo, the guy needed a break. He took like 2 to 3 breaks, like during the sparring as the rounds was going on. Boots was using one hand, never used his right hand, was either jabbing, hooking, or going to the body with his left.
Guy different, yo.
So everybody in the gym just like quiet. Like Bozy said, "Say what you know how Bozy talk. Say what I say, Boo. What I tell you had to do."
Exactly how Bo talking crazy.
I said, "Yo, man, ignorant."
Yeah, man. They don't even understand. Listen, they don't even understand.
It just makes you, for somebody like me, I'll be 50 years old next year, right?
Oh,
but
wow, you really?
Yeah.
Oh, you look younger than that. When your birthday?
Yeah, thank
When
you.
your birthday?
July 8th.
That's my sister's birthday. Stop playing.
For real?
And my son the 7th. My mother the 12th.
Damn, yup. July. I'll be.
That's crazy. That's my sister's birthday.
It just makes me like, I respect Bozy like at the highest level.
Oh yeah. Go what, Papa?
I don't know, man.
Let me tell you the first time I saw him. I don't know if you remember when Dynamite fought Anthony Flores. You remember that? Like 2014?
Yeah, I remember.
I think he stopped him in the 5th. Boots was 17. Boots was 17, and he was sparring Flores to get him ready for Dynamite. Bruh. I was like, who is this kid? He was whooping his ass. I've never seen anything like that. He was 17. He was down at that gym, what's it, the Badlands, like the Spanish section? He was in that gym. He was whooping his ass. He wasn't even pro yet. I've never seen anything.
Was it like Front Street Gym?
I don't know. I'm not sure which one it was, but he was in
one of them gyms down there in the Puerto Rican land.
Yeah, Puerto Rican land. Yeah, because he was sparring with Anthony to get him ready for Dynamite. He was whooping his ass. I've never seen. I said, God damn, 17. That's the first time I ever seen Boots. Had never heard of him.
Yep, he was coming up under his brothers the whole time.
I knew Pooh because I went to one of his media days. I think he was like still fighting when I started doing media, and then I saw him. I'm like, damn. Yep. I didn't know. Yeah, listen.
Nasty. Yeah, I was there to witness that, man. But it was just like, what it does for me as a coach, it just, when you think you know it all or you think you know a lot, and then you see somebody pull off something like that, if you humbled enough, you like, yo, I gotta get my shit together. I gotta go back in my bag, back in the lab, and put some more potions together. Cause Bozy on some stuff, man. Like,
yeah, he is.
He different. You know what I mean? Different.
Real
and
different.
His son is capable of, and
I
pull that shit off against an undefeated prospect, like a pro that was a couple weight classes higher than him.
Yeah.
And punished him with one hand. I couldn't believe it. I'm like,
and you know what the plus is? He listens to his father. He listens. That's the first part. He listens to him.
Yep.
So you know what I mean? He knows what he tell him is right. He trusts him and he listens. So
yeah.
Boots got it. He got it.
Mr. K, she said, I think that's Boots' best assets, his humbleness. Yup, facts.
Word. Like, he don't talk a lot of shit. He just want to fight. You feel me? He just want to fight. He just wants to fight. That's it.
Yep.
So,
yep.
And I know his
always quiet in the. That's what I'm saying. When you're in the gym with him, he never talks stuff.
Never. He don't say nothing. Even when he hurt somebody in sparring, I saw him knock a guy out with like I didn't even see the right hand. It was so quick. The guy was asleep. They had to wake him up. He felt so bad. Like they had to wake this guy up. I think it was some kid from Detroit or something.
Damn.
Sleep. I looked down for a second. He was sleeping. It was like a short right hand he hit him with. He didn't even throw it with everything. It was short. It was quick, and he knocked him out.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, the gym was just quiet. I'm like, oh, shit.
But I want you to follow Benjamin
Tag
Johnson.
me. You gotta tag me his page. I follow him.
I gotta remember that. No matter of fact, yeah. Let me see. See, I don't, like when I'm on here. Every time I do the act thing, it don't the full name.
So
don't
do it when
pop
we
up.
get off. Like as soon as we get, I'll send you a text. As soon as we get off, do it. Okay. And I wanna my son on here now. Hey, son.
Oh, salute to him. The one that messed his
Yeah,
leg
my
up.
oldest son. Yeah, my middle son trains.
Recovery,
My middle son. Thank you for that.
Well.
My middle son trains with Bozy and them at his gym with Boots and them. He just started boxing. He like 6'2". He's linky. Oh yeah, he tall. He always fought. He liked to fight from the time he was little, but now he's learning the fundamentals and shit like that.
Cool.
So yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, he's over there. Yeah, his name Najee. So, and my little son do football. He's a running back and a lineman, linebacker. My little son, he's 17. He play football.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Just got all athletes.
All athletes. All boys.
Damn! Wow, that's
and a grandson. So.
I know. I seen that. Congratulations on that. I definitely seen that. Cute little guy. Yup. I seen that.
Thank you. So.
Salute. Hardcore boxing news. I see you. Salute, y'all. Bernard was a beast. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he was. Yes, he was.
I'm gonna give him his flowers. Well, me and him always talk. So
you got to.
The heck? On here, you gotta give that man his flowers, man. I don't care how other people feel about him. I know the conversations we had. I know how he think. I know how now he makes me understand how you need to think. Like you can't just be so given to yourself, because of course people will take advantage of you. But I'm learning some things from him. But of course, still doing things my own way. But that man just need his flowers, man. Bad dude.
I've been gave him to him. Like I told you, he one of my top 3 middleweights of all time. So anybody who don't. If you don't do that, you just personally don't like him.
Exactly.
You know, B-Hop was the man who spoke his mind. He didn't take no shorts. He spoke what he felt. That's the only reason why you can't like him. But fighting wise, even when he was a brawler, he was a beast. Yeah. He could fight. Yeah. You feel me? He always found whatever you did well, he took that away from you. That's why I love the way he fight. You know who reminds me of him? Andre Ward. That's who fight like him to me. Yes, he reminds me of B-Hop.
Right.
I think he watched a lot of him growing up. Like any asset that he had.
Crazy.
What?
Bernard said and that's the cycle, man. That's that thing of time. It just automatically connects people to each other. But he said when Bernard was in his prime and Dre was like this before Dre even won the gold medal, he would always like try to contact Bernard. He was always on the phone calling. So you see that
he fight like him. I see it when I see him. I always tell him about he remind me of B-Hop.
Bernard said I gave him so much game because he would just always reach out to me. Like it bugged me. He called me a million times with questions.
Yep.
And he gave him so much game, and that's why Dre loved him and Roy Jones. You know what I mean? Like he gave him.
That's what he remind me of. B-Hop, he different. He got it. Always did to me.
Hey,
that's why I was so mad he fought fucking Joe Smith. Then that shit pissed me off.
What's that?
When he fought Joe
when
Smith,
he lost that fight.
Oh my God, I was so mad that he even fought him.
He wasn't even looking bad in that fight though.
Yeah, but I was pissed. I was so mad. I'm like, oh, now he gonna always be to talk shit.
Yeah.
Like, damn. But he was old, so that don't count.
I seen this something for people that box while y'all on Miss Queen's live right now. This is for the ones that's boxing or thinking about boxing. Y'all know what is very important to do? If G and them still on here, they probably be able to relate to me on this. I don't see this enough. I watched B-Hop. This was at when Johan Gym was still open down 3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
Was at.
Yeah.
I watched him stretch for 30 minutes before he did anything. Before he jumped rope, shadow box, stretched for 30 minutes on the table. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, the man was older. He probably was in his early 50s, maybe 50 at the time or 40 something. But I'm like, yo, see, little things like that is a lost art. Like, you think of everybody that comes to the boxing gym, they want to get right to putting the hand wraps on, jumping rope,
No.
barn. You got to make sure all your muscles, like everything is loose.
Yeah.
And watch that man stretch for 30 minutes straight,
Yep.
every part of the body. I'm like, see, man,
I went to his media day and when he was at Danny Garcia gym before he fought. What's that dude he fought in DC? Shubanoff or some shit? The one who was training him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is crazy. The way he trained. Then I went to his media day at Johan. This man was in his 50s at the time. That's what makes it so crazy. He wasn't young. Even 40 something, he was not young. He was training like I don't know.
Still going his runs to this day. Still be
I be seeing
crazy. Like 50 years old, man.
Floyd the same way. I went to when he first was in the gym for Pacquiao. His first day, I went out there and I went to see him. In between exercises, he got the massage therapist massaging his shoulders, loosening his arms, and then he go right back to the exercise. I'm like, this nigga. And then after all that, go running. So some people just different.
Great. He said exercising and stretching before is a must for me, and stretching after is a must as well.
I gotta get better with my stretching. I worked out today with my trainer and I ain't do not a stretch. I did like a little. I hate stretching. I gotta get better.
To do it.
I know. I gotta get better.
It's so like just those little gems of that's the stuff I pick up quick. Like, damn, nobody else in here paying this no mind. Like how much this man is just sitting there just stretching.
Yeah, I gotta
like
do better.
I pick up no rope, shadow box, put no gloves on, none of that. He just stretching. So that's important. That's very important.
Yeah. It's all. He like I said, he different. He do a lot of things I've never seen before. And the fact that he was doing it at that age made it that much better. You gotta listen to that man when he talked, the gym, everything, just everything. Watch the way he lived his life, everything.
Thanks. Yeah, but I'm gonna let you go, and we're gonna definitely do this again soon.
Yes,
maybe.
Please. I said we do it once a week.
I'm with it.
I say we do it once a week, and we can add people on here.
Yep.
Talk whatever. I say we do this once a week because I like talking to you.
Salute my brother Cash Adams. That's my man. Man, that dude in shape too.
Which one?
His name I am Cash Adams. He said,
okay.
Coach.
What up, Cash? Okay.
Dude, he visited. He came all the way from like I think the Midwest to come train with me a couple times.
Oh, word, nice.
Yeah. So I'll be getting them coming from all over. That's why I'm like, God, when
it's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah. What the heck?
Gotta stay patient.
That's all.
My son,
it's not a race.
Future always tell me that too. Between him and like, don't worry.
It's coming.
You are your time coming. Just
right.
Doing. So I'm like, all right, y'all.
Trust the people watching you now. They say obviously they're coming from the Midwest to train with you. They know something. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's coming. Yeah,
we need this. Real queen, we got to do that. I'm gonna hold you to that.
I'm with it. Listen, the day might not always be the same day because you know I'm a nurse, so my days be all over the place. But I say we do it once a week. Whatever day we pick, we just do it once a week. I am with it. I'm
down for that. All right, I'm gonna be in touch, and I'm gonna send you Benjamin Johnson so you can add him.
Yeah, send it to my DM. Like share his profile with me. I'll follow him.
All right, salute y'all. Peace. Thank y'all for joining, and y'all gonna see us do this way more often. For real.
Absolutely. All right.
All right.
Peace.
You have a good night.
You too.
All right.